What if I told you your life is not decided in the morning, not when you wake up early, not when you drink coffee, not when you say, "Today will be different." Your life is decided at 6 p.m. The moment when you're tired, when your energy is gone, when your mind says, "I've done enough today." That moment is where your future is either built or quietly destroyed. So let me ask you something. What are you doing at 6 p.m.? Because here's the truth. Success doesn't come from what you plan to do. It comes from what you do when you don't feel like doing anything at all. And that moment shows up every single day. Same time, same test, 6 p.m. Let me tell you a story. Not about someone lucky, not about someone special, but someone just like you. His name was Daniel. Every morning, before the sun even rose, Daniel was already awake, not because he wanted to be, but because he had to. He worked in a warehouse, heavy boxes, cold floors, endless hours. For 10 hours a day, he lifted weight, boxes, after boxes. But the truth is, it wasn't just the boxes that were heavy, it was his life. His back hurt, his hands were rough, his body was exhausted. Every evening, he walked through the door, dropped his bag, and looked at the clock. 6 p.m., the most important moment of his day. And he didn't even know it, because at 6 p.m., he had a choice between building something or losing everything. But like most people, he chose comfort. He picked up his phone. Just a few minutes, that's what he told himself. But those minutes turned into hours, scrolling, watching, escaping. And just like that, another day was gone. Another chance wasted. Another dream delayed. Another step away from the life he wanted. Weeks passed. Months passed. And slowly, something started breaking inside him. He saw his friends moving forward, getting better jobs, making money, changing their lives. And him? Still the same. Same job, same pain, same routine, same excuses. "I'm just tired. I'll start tomorrow." But deep down, he knew the truth. Tomorrow never came. One evening, at 6 p.m., Daniel didn't go home. He went to a park, sat down, and just stared into the distance. That's when an old man sat beside him, calm, quiet, peaceful. After a few minutes, the old man asked him, "Why do you look so tired when your day is already over?" Daniel sighed. "My life isn't going anywhere." The old man looked at him and asked one simple question. "What do you do at 6 p.m.? Daniel laughed. "Nothing important." The old man smiled and said something that hit him hard. "That's exactly why your life isn't moving." Then the old man said, "Let me tell you a story. There was once a man who was given a rare opportunity. A king told him, 'You can take as much gold as you want before sunset.' But instead of going immediately, he delayed. First, he ate. Then, he rested. Then, he slept. He kept telling himself, 'There's still time.' But by the time he reached the palace, the sun had already set, the doors were closed, and the opportunity was gone forever. Not because he was unlucky, but because he waited too long. The old man looked at Daniel and said, "Your life is that story." That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. For the first time in his life, he saw the truth. He wasn't failing because he lacked talent. He wasn't stuck because of bad luck. He was stuck because he was wasting the most important part of his day. 6 p.m. The next day, 6 p.m. came again. Same house, same phone, same temptation. But this time, Daniel paused. He looked at his phone and slowly put it down. No more. He didn't do anything crazy. He didn't work for hours. He just opened a book and read for 20 minutes. Day 1, it felt hard. Day 3, still uncomfortable. Day 7, he almost gave up, but he didn't. After 2 weeks, he added more time. After 1 month, he started learning a new skill. After 3 months, something changed. He felt different, stronger, more focused, more in control. While others were scrolling, he was growing. While others were relaxing, he was building. While others were waiting, he was moving forward. And slowly, his life started changing. Opportunities came. His confidence grew. His mindset became stronger, because success is not built in one day. It's built daily, in small actions, in quiet moments, just like a seed that grows underground before anyone sees it. That's the 6 p.m. secret. It's not about waking up early. It's about what you do when the day is almost over, when you're tired, when you feel lazy, when no one is watching. That moment builds discipline. That moment builds your future. That moment builds you. So tonight, when 6 p.m. comes, you'll face the same choice. Scroll or grow. Rest or build. Delay or act. 1 hour. That's all it takes. 1 hour a day can change your entire life. Remember this, your future is not decided in big moments. It's decided in small daily choices. And one of those choices happens every single day at 6 p.m.